spot. Replay first down.
Penalties, and more penalties, and boy, it makes it tough on your offense. It's hard enough just to get 10 yards, and if you're having to get 15, 20 yards, it just really puts a lot of pressure on this group.
1st and 15. Back at the 37. With 4 minutes straight up left here. Spartans showing blitz. Here they come. Kustak runs right past it. Across midfield. Kustak finally brought down at the 39-yard line by Deron Bryant. They'll move the chains again. A gain of 24.
Was this guy a competitor? He was. They had a guy waiting for him in the hole. He juked him and left him standing there, and then used that athletic ability to just take it upfield for a big gain, and that's a great first down after that penalty.
Ball just inside the 40. The intangibles that he has, as I said earlier, at first glance, you say, well, he doesn't have the arm strength maybe or the size of some NFL quarterbacks, but this is a guy who is just a leader and makes the right decision 99% of the time. A quick out, Kume Patrick with the catch, but wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage by Thomas Wright. He's had a good afternoon. Yeah,
tackling in space, and that's what it's all about. They'll spread you out, but if you limit their yards after the catch, you're doing your job.
3:10. Clock continues to run here. Kustak taking a long time. Schweigart with the catch over the middle, gets away from one, trying to get outside. Can't outrun Labinjo, though, but another good gain to the 34. John Schweigart paid for it, though.
Just a little crossing route by Schweigart, all the way across the formation. He caught it right over the football, broke a few tackles, but our man Mike Labinjo was there to chase him down.
Critical third down here, 3rd and 5. Fake the give. Kustak keeps it. He's across the 30. Should have a first down. How good is Zach Kustak at making that decision?
Oh, Terry, he has great presence out there. He just really has a feel for when to cut it up, and he doesn't rush it. He's patient to let those blocks take care of themselves, and then he has enough burst and athletic ability to get the yardage that's required. And he just, he epitomizes a great college quarterback. He does all the intangible things, as you mentioned. He's smart, he's competitive, and he gets the job done.
2 big first down pickups by Kustak running the football on this drive to keep them alive. 1st and 10 at the 29. Pump fake going up top, far sideline, got a man down there, incomplete. John Schweigart just out of bounds.
It was a slant and go out here, had inside technique. Schweigart had a step on him. He just didn't leave himself enough room to catch the ball. He drifted outside, and of course the throw took him that way as well. But you've got to give yourself 2 or 3 yards there to adjust the football. It's just out of bounds.
Mason Harmon on the coverage. 2nd time this afternoon we've seen Schweigart make a catch, but out of bounds. So it's 2nd and 10. Rolling right, got Simmons, who makes the catch this time. Inside the 25 to the 24. Sam Simmons, the leading receiver, who's playing with that fractured finger. First catch of the afternoon.
It's what you call a bubble screen. You've got the inside receiver losing ground, and Zach Kustak goes on the sprint, and that's a difficult throw to hit him on the run. And the other 2 guys are blocking for you on the lead play, but pretty good play, but well run down by the Spartan defense.
There they go again. Another critical 3rd down. 3rd and 5. Anderson moves over. Kustak throws. Caught right at the right at the first down marker. We'll have to wait and see. Kunle Patrick with the catch.
Just a little bit short if it's at exactly the 20.
They'll bring the chains over from the far sideline. Minute 34 left in the game.
Boy, this brings up, if it is indeed short, what do you do here? They're already talking about what their fourth down play would be, or do you try to kick the tying field goal?
And they are short. It's like about 5-6 inches. That's it.
The field goal kickers have not been the stars today, so I'm sure that planted a little seed of doubt in Randy Walker's head.
David Wazalewski has missed 2. One was from long range, 50 yards. And it hit the crossbar.
Well, they're going to put it in Zach Kustak's hands, which you can't blame him.
And that's what Randy Walker has decided to do here. 4th and less than a yard, maybe 6 inches or so. Here's your ball game.
This is your ball game right here.
Bill Lazee, Damian Anderson out of the eye. Kustak to keep it though, surging ahead. Should have the first down behind that offensive line. Austin King, the center, leading the way. You never know where they'll spot it, which is why you hear some groans from this crowd.
As you mentioned, he only needed 6-7 inches, and there was a pretty good surge there by the interior offensive line. So unless the spot was totally out of line, he should have enough.
First down. Not by much.
Not by much.
Looked like he got it much easier than that. Sigh of relief on the sideline from Randy Walker. 1st and 10 at the 19. 1:25 left in the game. 2 unbeaten teams in the Big Ten opener. Northwestern, the preseason favorite. Michigan State with hopes of making a run toward a title. Kustak up top. Overthrows his intended receiver, John Schweigart.
This time they attacked Broderick Nelson on this side with the little quick slant and go. Just a quick token pump fake and hoping to get him in the corner of the end zone, but pretty well played that time. If you're going to take chances into the end zone, you better make sure you overthrow it, you don't underthrow it and get it picked. So I think that's what Zach Kustak had in mind.
2nd and 10. Fakes the give to Anderson, coming to the near sideline. Kustak diving to try to get out of bounds, but stays in. The clock will run at the 13-yard line. 1:04 and counting now. It'll bring up 3rd and about 4.
Another big play here on both sides.
3 timeouts left for the Wildcats. Quick throw out, complete, first down. Catch made by Kunle Patrick. It'll be 1st and goal for Northwestern with 41 seconds left.
That's a clutch play there. Zach Kustak gets the snap, gets rid of the football to Kunle Patrick. Excellent route and an excellent clutch catch for that first down.
Six catches on the afternoon for Patrick. That perhaps the biggest one. 1st and goal outside the 7. Anderson loses at least a couple. Thomas Wright came there quickly and hit him along with Nick Myers. So they'll stop the clock. 32 seconds to go. Pretty good ball game, I'd say, today.
Not too bad. This has been everything as advertised. Not as many points as we anticipated, but gosh, they've been battling. Defenses have really won out today against explosive offenses, but the big names have stepped up. Charles Rogers and Zach Kustak for the Wildcats. And, it's coming down to 32 seconds. Do the Wildcats work for the tying field goal, or do they somehow punch it into the end zone for the victory?
No, with the way the field goal kickers have performed today, you've got to make sure you take as many chances as you can to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, they still have 2 timeouts remaining, so they've got a number of shots here on second down. They've got some chances to take into the end zone. I think you want to put it in Zach Kustak's hands, get him outside the pocket maybe, and let his receivers maybe try to uncover in the end zone.
Wazlewski on the sideline. There he is, number 39, the junior out of Odessa, Florida.
If you're on Michigan State, they're going to try to strip the ball, get their hands up on the defensive line of scrimmage, and maybe get a tip ball and somehow get a turnover to thwart this drive. And so they're not giving up by any means. They're going to try to make some type of play to get the ball back.
Second and goal. Kustak over the middle. Complete touchdown. Kool-Aid Patrick with the catch. And the Wildcats go up. Kustak drove him down the field like the veteran that he is. Kool-Aid Patrick with some big catches on this drive, including the touchdown catch.
Boy, the perfect call. They had the blitz read. They brought the safeties up inside, so there was a big void right at the goal line, and Zach Kustak threw a strike to Kool-Aid Patrick, and back-to-back clutch receptions puts the Wildcats in the lead.
Wazlewski on for the extra point. This one's good. There's a flag on the play, though.
May have a personal foul. Looked like there was a little slap to the face.
Yeah, personal foul against Northwestern. Point after stands, though.
Dead ball, personal foul, shaking by the face mask on the kicking team. Penalty, point is good. Penalty be enforced on the kickoff.
Here it is. Zach Kustak takes the snap, and boy, Kool-Aid Patrick gets inside the coverage, and there's nobody there, and that's a big-time completion.
The trouble with trying to defend this offense, you've got so many players who Kustak can go to.
That's right, Terry, and he's going to make the best decision. And that time he saw single coverage with kind of outside technique. He saw the blitz up inside. He knew nobody was going to be in the line of throw, and so he just put a rope on him. And Kool-Aid Patrick, big play for him.
4-point lead for the Wildcats. Kustak, good afternoon. Trying to go 3-0 for the first time since 1962. Kustak with 177 yards in the air, including what would be the game winner if they could hold on right there. 102 yards on the ground as well. It's a full afternoon.
That's not bad. Yeah, he put in a good day's work, and he was really the difference in that last drive. Made great decisions, used that athletic ability to make key third down conversions.
Yeah.
You've got to make those third down conversions to keep the drives alive.
Don't forget, more college football straight ahead. Illinois, Michigan, another one in the Big Ten. Michigan ranked 17th in the country, or you'll see the Irish at Texas A&M. One of those two games in this region. And straight ahead right after we're done here at Northwestern. 29 seconds left. Northwestern up 24-20. Charles Rogers has already returned a punt, 64 yards for a touchdown. One of our Chevrolet players of the game. Rogers with that return. And, of course, Zach Kustak, the numbers we just told you, about 177 yards in the air. And the touchdown just a moment ago for Kustak. Recognition of their efforts, Chevrolet will make a $1,000 contribution to each university's general scholarship fund. 29 seconds left for Michigan State to try to do something here and win it. Herb Haygood on the return, across the 40, across midfield. Haygood's got a chance. Haygood is gone. How do you like that? 85 yards for the touchdown. touchdown, and Michigan State has taken the lead.
Are you absolutely kidding me? Herb Haygood. One receiver returns a punt. Another receiver returns a kickoff. Oh, my Lord.
Officially 84 yards, they say. Herb Haygood. And how quickly emotions turn. Unbelievable. Haygood, who has been injured, been somewhat quiet. Not anymore.
First kickoff he returned today. Normally it was Dortch back there, as well as Little Flowers. They put Herb Haygood. Nice move by the Michigan State coaching staff.
And hey, folks, don't go anywhere. We got 18 seconds left.
You never know what can happen. Unbelievable.
Think about the penalty, too, on the extra point, which pushed Northwestern back 15 yards.
That's right. You give Herb Haygood an open run here. And just great athletic ability on that side. And he uses the speed to go right down the sidelines. And great job of this kickoff return team of blocking who they needed to and let the athletic ability of Herb Haygood take it the distance.
Michigan State has just taken their last timeout. The celebration penalty after the touchdown. How could you not celebrate?
Oh, I know it. Gee, the drama that's taken place in the last 30 seconds here. Special teams, you never know what's going to happen. And they have come up big in that area. 14 points when they're struggling to kick a field goal. You get a punt return and a kickoff return.
And special teams just about took them out of that first game. Remember the 4 punts that they had blocked. Different scenario, but the special teams winning it so far today. And just a stunned crowd on the Northwestern side here at Ryan Field. So the celebration penalty, it's David Schaefer on. This is the extra point all the way back at the 25, and they block it. Michigan State going to fall on it back at the 42. So
another adventure in the kicking game.
If nothing else, they've been consistent today.
That's right. It's been consistently bad all day long.
So it's a 2-point lead now for the Spartans. And they'll draw boos when they take these flags across the field here. 2-point lead for Michigan State with 18 seconds left.
Well, the question is, now do you squib it and take a chance on getting a good return out to the 40 or 45, or do you kick it deep and take your chances? So the Wildcats still have a couple timeouts. They could maybe take a couple shots to get into that field goal range. So this thing is not over by any means.
Yeah, you kick it long, you risk the return. You kick it, you squib it, and you risk Zach Kustok being able to throw a couple of passes.
And you're in field goal range. Yeah, so hey, you just got to expect the unexpected today. There've been a lot of crazy plays.
Now, Mr. Haygood should at least share that Chevy honor, by the way.
Yeah, give me a little
Charles
piece
Rogers. Who'd have thunk it? Kevin Lawrence back at his own goal line for the Wildcats. Michael Service is going to handle the kicking duties for the Spartans right now. They kick it away. Lawrence has to look up into that sun, and he drops it as he did earlier in the game. The knee goes to the ground. They're going to have to start from the 13. You remember earlier in the game trying to look into the sun, and he never found it. This time got a hand on it, but that was it.
Well, the absolute last thing you want to happen is to catch that ball and have to fall on it when your knee touches. So they've really got their work cut out for them now to get out past midfield.
.16 seconds left. Kustok with 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Out of the gun. Got to go downfield. Don't want to take much time. Up for grabs and caught by Swigart. John Swigart with the catch after it was tipped by Patrick.
Just when we thought it was over, here we go again.
54 yards. That's a play you work on for end-of-game situations. But how many times does it work? 1 out of 10 times?
Oh, 1 out of 10 if you're lucky, yeah. All the numbers are with Michigan State. They're back there with all the defensive backs looking back into it. And Schweiger gets behind the defense and makes the catch.
You're Bobby Williams saying, when is this thing going to end? It just won't end.
Got 3 receivers down to this side. Schweiger gets in behind. And the safety rotates inside for those inside 2 guys. And there's Schweiger in behind. Boy, oh boy.
Patrick got a piece of it, but it wasn't a piece as in tipping it up into the air. Just barely tipped it. Great concentration.
Great concentration, yep. They've got time to maybe throw one and get maybe 5, 6 more yards to give your field goal kicker a better chance. But you don't want to hold that ball back there, obviously.
What would it be, a 50-yarder right here?
Right here would be about 50, yeah.
50-yard try, and Wazalewski missed from 50 earlier in the game. And from 22, did hit a 44-yarder early on. So 8 seconds left. Northwestern down by 2. 1 timeout left for the Wildcats. Gustak under center. Just going to run it along the right side up inside the 30, and they'll call timeout. 5 seconds left in the game.
Well, maybe 3 yards will make the difference this time.
And the final timeout taken by Randy Walker. So that is your strategy. Get the 5 yards. Get it down to the 30. Give your kicker a better shot.
47 yards on this attempt. This could be one of the more dramatic finishes we've seen in a long, long time.
Didn't see a score for most of the second half. It was 17-14, just stuck on that. And I mean, in the span of a couple of minutes. Rogers' punt return, 64 yards with just over 4.5 left in the game. Patrick, the touchdown catch, 29 seconds left in the game. Haygood, the return on the kickoff with 18 seconds left. And now with 5 seconds left, David Wazalewski trying the game winner. The Wildcats down by 2. 47 yards on the try here. Plenty of leg. It's good. Northwestern wins their Big Ten opener. What a way to lose if you're Michigan State.
There have been more swings and emotion at the end of this game than you will see for a season.
How fitting, too, that a field goal kicker should win it in the end with all the misses today. Wazalewski, the game winner. Northwestern 3-0 for the first time since 1962. ABC Sports is online at ESPN.com. Keyword ABC Sports. More college football coming your way next. For Mark Herman, I'm Terry Gannon. So long, everybody.